just went on a really long walk. Then I just did my meditation, and I cry every time. I have something to tell you. Every time I go into that meditation, I get a download, and I have to come out here and shoot a video and share information. We're going to an advanced level now. You're going to watch my videos, and you're going to notice that we're going deeper and deeper into what we are, why we're here, and what all this is. And it's going to be really difficult for some of you to comprehend it. That's okay. We're all human beings, so we have some density in there that we're not going to escape as long as we're here in these bodies. That's all intentional. But I have something to tell you about the awakening, the new earth, that I want you to really take in and open yourself up to. If you can do this, you may see the world so differently from this day forward. It may free you. It may take you to a different space of total awakening, love, and peace. Come with me. Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through the fears. I have lipstick on my teeth. I'm going to share something with you. I took did my ultimate one consciousness meditation. I will put that at the end of this video so you can click and go straight into it. I'm receiving unbelievable information when I do this meditation. Choose one that works for you, but it's important to start doing meditation. Let's talk about the new earth. Let's talk about the agenda out there, all of the things that go on, the matrix. Everything is an illusion. Everything, including the new earth. Yeah. Okay. What? What? Yes. Of course it is. Everything is one consciousness. Every cell in your body is an intelligent cell, still connected to everything, operating as intelligence to create all of the nerve endings, the heart, everything in your body that communicates, that creates this illusion of a human being. We're the thought behind it. That means that every thought you have is creating from the one consciousness at all times. Not just sometimes, all times. The way you feel is creating. It creates your reality. The thought is creating. The forms that are taking place that you are never remain the same. Everything changes at every split second. Well, there's no time. It's always changing. It's ever expansive. It's ever exploring. Thoughts are the directive that create. Now, I did a video on this. What I want you to know is it's so important for you to truly understand that absolutely everything is an illusion. Yeah, it's serious. I mean, we feel it. We feel this. It's purposeful. It wouldn't have purpose if we didn't truly believe it. But now that you know that it's an illusion, it's not what you are, that you are the thought behind it. You. Because you and I are not separate. The one conscious mind is all happening. It's just one thing happening. Everything it creates is just exploration. That includes the new earth. Why? When we go out of the new earth, we go into singularity. That's all that exists. Everything created from it, including the new earth that we get to go to from this matrix program, is just another program. Do you believe that? You don't have to. So, if everything's one thing, and everything's created out of that one thing, the new earth has to be an illusion also. but you get to pick the illusion. This is the good news. You get to choose the illusion. All of these things we get hung up on, the agenda, the lower frequency, the orders, the new order, whatever that is, all made up illusions, all choice, all of it. None of it's real. It's all an experience. It's all an adventure. If you want to get out of it, all you have to do is stop believing it and observe it. When you place your attention onto the high frequency of love, you realize everything's just an illusion playing its own game out, playing its own reality out. Some of it's extremely painful, but that's the experience. That's the one consciousness, one mind, experiencing that. You don't have to participate in that. Absolutely everything in your reality right now is 100% coming from you. It has to, because everything else are other choices of the one, all interacting, of the one. You're the one. You're the one. You're the one. You're the one. We're one. So when we place our attention somewhere, we're allowed to be an individual. We're not really. That's an illusion. But we get to experience something by believing that. When you stop believing that, ego goes away because you don't have to protect anything anymore. Nothing can ever harm you. Ever. Ever. It's impossible. If it harmed you, it's harming the one. And the one can never be harmed. It's the ultimate power and creation of everything. Are you ready to step out of the illusion? You can live a completely different life right now by making a decision about what you believe and you think. It's about your frequency. It's not the subject matter or what somebody's doing. It's the frequency. It's how we handle everything, how we treat one another, who we are within this grand test, this grand adventure. It's who am I going to be within it, not what is it. Because you're creating that along with me and you and whatever. We're just one mind, creating all the players, creating all the scenarios. It's hard to imagine because we think I'm making a decision within the one. It's just the one making a decision. Don't try and wrap your head around that. I was told this many, many years ago, and I actually had to sit down and say, okay, wait a second. So the individual me is the one making every decision at the exact same time. That's all just interacting as one thing. Okay, I can get that. So my question to you is it time for you to let go of absolutely everything? Stop the arguing. Stop the conflict. This is an adventure that's going to take you to something really amazing within the creations that we get to go on to. I don't know when it ends because there's no such thing as time. But I do know one thing. We have artificial time created here in our hologram, and we do have an ending to it. And yours could be so fabulous. This could be the most amazing experience because your illusion gets to be chosen by you. Your thought about every situation out there. You can either see it like, oh my gosh, this is playing out. This is playing out scenarios. This is playing out relationships. It's not about this or anything else. Or the institutions out there, all these, it's not about any of it. It's playing out the personalities and the behavior within it. All challenges. What are those behaviors? Is it the one becoming one again in a frequency that's going to unite? Let's go into a new earth. Another experience, another illusion on a higher frequency. That's what it is. I don't know what form we take on the new earth. You can live it right now, and I don't know what happens when we transition to that higher level. Is it a illusion on that high frequency that's so amazing, that still is on a planet, maybe still here, maybe we never leave these bodies. I don't know. No one knows. But I do know one thing. You can transition into it right now, because you will see this world totally different. Even with all the stuff that's going on, it will no longer have that negative effect on you. You will experience being human, but you will no longer go into hatred, anger, fear, anxiety. When you expose yourself to negative energies and frequencies within the one, you're making a choice. And your illusion will be one of a lower frequency fear, destruction. You're making that choice from what we put into our bodies, to what we do to the planet, to how we treat each other. The subject is irrelevant. Because only density argues a point. Only an agenda of that new order you guys talk about. It's everybody who wants everyone else to think the way they do. It's no different when you believe that your higher choices, everybody should think and act that way. You're expecting this beautiful diversity to dissolve and us to become automatons. No, I'm not, Landria. Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. That's the ego wanting others to be different. The new earth is an illusion, but a beautiful one. It's a dream we can go into that's so amazing. And you cannot go there unless you let go of this one. This program will stop running as soon as you go to the next level, when you master it. And you can do that right now. How are you thinking? How are you seeing things? Are you thinking? You no longer have to think. It's irrelevant. There are people that are going to irritate the heck out of you. You're going to see things that you can just experience this frustration and say, wow, whew. That's not what we are. This is an experience. How am I thinking in this? What am I acting like? What are my actions? What's my behavior within it? That's what counts. Bless you. You've made your own decision. I don't have to judge that. How can we assist one another? What can we do to make this planet an amazing place? No one ever has to go hungry. You know why we're not getting full disclosure? Because people act like yin-yangs and they go into fear, and the markets would crash and all these things would happen. That's exactly what would happen. And those of us who know that it's already there, we would welcome it. Maybe, I don't know. Would you? What if one landed on your lawn? Would you have fear because all those other realities out there are telling you a different story? And we're not acting like peaceful people about that. So my question to you is, you want to know all these things, yet we're still not responsible enough in the galaxy to handle these things, to handle this information. People would run in fear and go off the grid and do bizarre things and hoard and, get guns and do things against one another. That's not the new earth. That's the old fear-based insanity. And the most difficult thing you're ever going to have to experience is to be in that. Knowing that it doesn't have to be this way and feeling like you have no power over it. I assure you, you do. But you can't go into that space. You're going to have to hang tight with me, because I'm going to tell you what, this is going to start to evolve in such an advanced manner. And I shared with you in a video that we can walk through walls. Because when we stop knowing, or believing, I should say, that we're bodies, and we know we're just energy, we are the very energy that creates the wall. We are the very energy that creates the body. We're the mind of everything. So you stop being a body and you realize that's just energy there. It's not a wall. And that's me, because this space is me. I'm the one mind that creates it all. The new earth is an illusion. What does that mean? It's not in stone. You get to control whether you go there, how it happens, when it happens, not the ego dictating it. The high frequency one just does and is and creates and has no timelines, no agendas. That's the illusion that we're allowed to create. This is so advanced, and human beings have such a tough time wrapping their head around it. But I want you to know one thing. It's all created with a thought. Everything's there, and the thought creates. The mind of God created everything. You are the mind of God. So your thought's creating. You are the power. The thought creates. It creates an illusion. It creates an experience. It creates anything it wants. It just is. It's not here going here. And that's how I shared with you. Other beings can walk through walls because they're not saying, I'm here wanting to go through here. They are all of it. They're the energy field, not the illusions. They drop the illusions. You can do amazing things. This is how people do what do you think out-of-body experiences are? That's just the energy that they are. And so they can look at the body laying there, because that energy field can go and be and do everything and be everything, and it can be whatever it wants and wherever it wants. And sometimes it accidentally happens because this whole program, it's flexible. Time, all of it is. That's why we're experiencing some bizarre things. This is not dead space here. This is all intelligence. All intelligence. And it's full of every possible dimension, every possible frequency, all going on right now. Including you and everything you could be, because there's one energy, so everything that goes on and every personality is you. Okay, this is a little out there. You may have to think about this one. Go do my meditation and just think about it, because that's what I do in the meditation. I take you into the one consciousness. And I always tell you, and I'll tell you again, you're always looking at yourself. That dead space is the intelligence that you are. There's no separation of anything. None. All right, have fun with this. I hope that you will come over and start to create, explore, and realize we can find ourselves here. We get caught up in so much garbage. Come on over and create an online business. Come over to an amazing group of people, step by step. These are free, this is informational, free videos. Find out what people are learning. Expand. No more judgment, just go and do, create. Create an online business as a musician or artist or a coach or an affiliate marketer. Promote positive things to the world. Come down to Manifest Anything, sign up. Right away, I've got a special on Breakthrough Fear right now. You can get that code, you get a free mobile app. Join the Miracle Circle. Boy, did we do some things this month. Woo-wee! Master Key System. We're going into some serious space. What can I say? The biggest challenge you'll have when you go into this space is watching everybody walk around like the Keystone Cops, still asking questions as if what they see is how things are, and not getting the entertainment out of it, or realizing it's just not that serious. Somebody asked me, will these people that get the you-know-what go to 5D? They are the one. No matter what choices you make, everybody's the one. This body is the illusion. You can't destroy or harm the one energy of everything. Still not there. You're still thinking about the body is you or the body is them. It doesn't work that way. They're the power of the universe. You are too. All of us are. They are equally as brilliant and creative. It's just another facet of the one thing going on. I know. Contemplate this. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to take you to some more spaces. We're going to keep going out there. we're going to keep going out there. I'm going to start demonstrating some stuff to you guys. By the way, same thing with our predictions. Every once in a while I get somebody, where's the prediction? It's a moving target for everybody. It is all endings. It's all nothing. It's all everything. It's all possibilities. What are you choosing? And it's going to come to fruition or not. No one can predict it. And some people can see what's happening, and if the collective chooses that, yes, those predictions can come to pass. But it's still not in stone. Nothing's in stone. That's something to celebrate. Celebrate it. I gotta go shower. I'm going out to dinner. My girlfriend's taking me out to dinner tonight as a thank you for watching her old puppy. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, happy. Are you having fun with this? Why not? If you're not having fun, so many of you are, if you're not having fun, go have fun. What are you holding back for? Go, do, be, explore. You are unconditionally loved, unlimited. I love you because you are me. We're all one beautiful thing. Namaste.